Hello engineering enthusiasts. Welcome to today's video where we dive deep into the fundamental concepts of scalars and vectors. Whether you're a student brushing up on your knowledge or someone new to the world of engineering, this video will provide a comprehensive understanding of these crucial mathematical entities. Let's start by defining what scalars and vectors are. Scalars are quantities that have only magnitude, like mass or temperature. On the other hand, vectors have both magnitude and direction, such as force or velocity. Understanding this distinction is fundamental in engineering, as many physical quantities are expressed as either scalars or vectors. To grasp these concepts visually, imagine a scalar as a single point on a number line, representing only its magnitude. In contrast, picture a vector as an arrow, with length indicating magnitude and direction showing its orientation in space. This visual representation helps in conceptualizing the differences between the two. As we direct our attention to the screen, behold the vibrant green sphere. Imagine it represents an object with mass. Currently weighing in at 20 kilograms, watch as something intriguing unfolds. As the sphere grows, expanding in size, its mass increases. 50 kilograms, 100 kilograms, and settling at 150 kilograms. The critical takeaway here is that we're concentrating solely on the magnitude of the mass without consideration for direction. This characteristic of mass is what designates it as a scalar quantity. Scalars possess only magnitude, and they don't require a direction to be specified. It's all about the what without the where. Let's draw a comparison with vectors, which boast both magnitude and direction. If our green sphere were a vector quantity, we'd not only consider the growth in mass, but also the direction in which that mass is increasing. However, with a scalar-like mass, we only care about how much it's changing, not where it's going. But here's where it gets interesting. While mass is a scalar, let's introduce another concept: displacement. The movement of our green sphere as it grows is a vector quantity because it involves both magnitude and direction. So, as we marvel at the expanding mass, we're also acknowledging the vector nature of its displacement. Let us look at some vector quantities. In our diagram, we have four forces: P, Q, R, and S. Each force has a specific direction and magnitude. Let's dive into the world of forces. First up is force P, depicted by an arrow pulling at a 30-degree angle above the right horizontal. Notice how the arrow's length represents the magnitude, and the angle signifies the direction of the force. Next in line, we have force Q. It's a horizontal force pushing to the right, simple and straightforward. The length of the arrow indicates the magnitude, which propels the force in the rightward direction. Now, let's explore force R. It's pulling at a 45-degree angle above the left horizontal. Observe the arrow's length indicating the magnitude, and the angle signifying the direction of the force. Last but not least, we have force S. It's pulling at a 15-degree angle to the left of the bottom vertical. Once again, the length of the arrow denotes the magnitude, and the angle represents the direction of the force. In conclusion, forces in physics are represented by vectors, showcasing both magnitude and direction. Understanding how these forces interact can help us analyze and predict the motion of objects. As we wrap up, remember that a solid understanding of scalars and vectors is the foundation for tackling complex engineering problems. Whether you're analyzing structures, designing circuits, or working on fluid dynamics, these concepts will be your indispensable tools. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more engaging content. Until our next adventure, keep visualizing the world of scalars and vectors.